This is the Reverend Horton Heat group with
Jimbo.
And Scott.
and me, Jim Heath, aka Reverend Horton Heat, and we're hanging out with Transmissions Live.
Thanks a lot. Album number 8. As long as I live, I won't know why some of my friends try to hit me hard. Just others what they see everything they very well did. Everyone loses when everyone wins. Now this is my Indigo friend. These are not bad men. These are not bad girls. They just scrape by in their own world. Russian thing, talking shit, really comes to light of day. All that fight that no one wins. Heroes still my Indigo friend. As time slips by, sit wonder why they're not me. Oh, why they're not me. One night there, see their light is in. If they know the better end, here we still my Indigo friend. As long as I live, I won't know why some of my friends turn to Indigo. They just go on, that's what you do. See everything they very well did. Everyone loses, everyone wins. I just miss my Indigo friend. Indigo friend. Indigo friend. Indigo friend.
Talk about a little bit about what was the goal of this record? Was this or just a collection of songs you've been rolling around? It's been about what, 4-ish years since your last album?
Well, you know, we wrote a bunch of new ones, but there's some of them that have been knocking around for years.
Okay.
There's one song on the new album called "Longest Gonest Man," and that was the first song on my very first demo, Reverend Horton Heat demo tape.
Okay. Oh.
And so it never made an album, and now it's going to make one. You
Nice.
know, so.
Well, that's fine.
But then there might be one or two others that are. No, most all the other ones are relatively new that we've worked on in the last couple of years.
Okay. How do you guys work together in songwriting stuff? Do you guys?
Well, basically, the songwriting is me. I mean, I started the band a long time ago, and that's the way it was kind of done before, you know. But if we had more time, and that's kind of another issue about how busy we are. You know, we travel and play so many gigs that it's not really like we sit down to write an album. It's kind of like I get frantically desperate, and I have to come up with something really quick, and then we get in there. But you know, we get Jimbo and me co-wrote a song on the new one, and me and Scott have co-written several different others over years, and I'd like to get them to going on more. But I think this album was maybe that's why it should be called Rev. It's kind of all me, you know, me recording it, mixing it, and writing the song. So
You spent many hours late at night.
Yeah, I was about to ask about producing it, but it's obviously it's all you. So
yeah.
So how's the tour going? You got a little tour knocking out. We're here in Mill Valley at Sweetwater.
Yeah, this is only the third night. Right?
Third night. Okay. How
Second night here.
Second night here, right? And you got a couple of gigs in the city this week in San
Day
Francisco.
after tomorrow.
I'm here from here. I call it the city.
Right.
Sorry. And what else are you hitting? Any new spots that you haven't been before? Come
Well, yeah,
through,
we played over in Napa at a really beautiful. What was the name of that theater? It was beautiful.
Uptown.
The
Yeah.
Uptown.
That was great.
Really beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice down there.
And actually, this place here tonight in the Sweetwater in Mill Valley, we've never played here before until
Okay.
last night, and I think the place in San Francisco is going to be a new place for us. So yeah, we're hitting quite a few new ones. So.
Do you get to? I know you guys are busy, and you said road dogs. Do you write on the road at all, or do you just kind of keep riffs in your head, or?
I'm kind of always trying to look around and knock around for ideas. So.
I've always got something going on. I don't know. I mean, too much.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not like a prolific songwriter, but I've always got some kind of
Right.
something brewing in there.
How do you keep that all down? Do you keep a pad of
That's the
paper
problem
or a
with me is-
recorder,
Yeah, sometimes
or yeah,
try and memorize it, and then the next day it's gone or it's still there.
yeah. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're writing for something. You're trying to reach for something.
At my house, I have a file of all these old lyrics, you know. Some of them are songs that we've already released, but some of them are, wow,
Like
I
on
forgot about
paper
that.
bags and napkins.
Yeah, napkins.
Tightly organized.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Thanks a lot, album number 6. Say something wrong, stay out too long, swim away, spread tongue, needles and curtain on walks, behind the box, behind the box. She's dear to me, there's a way I gotta be like you. She's here, while she goes on, shredding down. She doesn't understand when she's mad at me. I gotta play the face like you and good Western rocks. Behind the box, behind the box. Up all night, I watched you and me. It could be the end. She didn't even get the my flapping tongue. She was ain't holding on. Can't do it. Can't take her. That was the news. Forget Valentine's Day. Austin rock. Spend a night in the box, a night in the box. Thanks a lot. That makes us feel real good. Y'all having fun tonight? Before we go any further, let's have a great round of recognition for one of the best bands I've ever seen in my life. They're called Larry and His Flask.
Let's talk about gear. I know you have your own signature guitar and you have double bass. That's your how'd that process happen and how did it feel to get that finally in your hands? It must be a kick.
Oh, me getting my own signature.
Your own Gretsch.
Oh, they contacted me, and I think it's because they were doing these NAMM show and these trade shows, and they were showing our videos with me playing a Gretsch guitar, and people were responding to it.
Right.
So they contacted me about doing one, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I really like it. I play it straight out of the box. I mean, there's one tiny little modification that I make that really just, so it's basically just straight out of the box, like any other Reverend Horton Heat model Gretsch you would get. So.
Okay, nice. And how about
Well, I play there's a bass company out here in California called Blast Cult.
okay.
And I think the reason I have my own models is because I'm so incredibly talented. You know, not really. One of my best friends out of Houston started this company called Blast Cult.
Okay.
Of course, you know, I've known him for many years, so he
Nice.
said, I'm going to make you a bass. So
Yeah.
so he's continued to make basses for me all these
Nice.
years, and I don't know, they're workhorses. I just, go through about one a year.
Nice. You from Texas? Are you
Uh-huh.
from Austin? No.
Well, no, I grew up in San Antonio and Corpus Christi,
Okay.
and then moved around a little bit. I lived in Austin for a while, but ended up in Dallas, and my parents were from Dallas, so anyway, yeah, Dallas is had a really killer music scene in the 70s. There's a new little video called When Dallas Rocked. And the Dallas-Fort Worth area is a giant
Sure.
population base, and so Austin is cool, and we go down and play Austin, but you have to realize their music scene was a little bit bought and paid for by their city planners.
Okay.
They decided they would make Austin the live music capital of the world.
Okay. And it just
You
sort of
know, and
appeared.
so they have a big statue of Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Sure,
and Stevie Ray Vaughan was from Dallas.
Okay. Didn't know that. Yeah, we went to Austin.
And Jimmy Vaughan was from Dallas. So
Right.
of course they ended up down in Austin. A lot of people did and stuff, but back in the 70s, especially, and it's even kind of like this today. You can go down to Austin, and if you're a musician, you can get in a bunch of different bands and go play a gig and make $50.
Right.
But in Dallas you can make a lot better money, and there's
Sure.
there's a lot of gigs there. It's a big area.
Bigger
So
spot, yeah.
and really it's Texas in general. Houston's coming around great. San Antonio is a great place to go play, and then all the areas around Austin, and it's cool.
You didn't leave a bar so when you left me. You didn't even leave a towel so I could dry my face. You didn't even leave a plate for me to eat on. But you left all my empty beer cans all over the place. Didn't leave my precious black and white tea set. You took the Jimi Hendrix poster that was on my door. You left with with my very best friend, our dog Smokey. But I found all the unpaid bills on the kitchen floor. And where in the hell did you go with my toothbrush? And where in the hell did you happen to spend last night? You didn't leave a bar and soap when you left me. And you didn't even tell me they was turning out the lights. Very funny. You didn't leave my little $5 alarm clock. You didn't even leave a note. I guess it's all been said. You didn't even leave the cushions for the sofa. And now that I'm used to the couch, you left the bed. And where in the hell did you go with my toothbrush? And where in the hell have you been for the last 3 days? You didn't leave a bar of soap when you left me. And you didn't stick around to see the teardrops on my face.
So, doing this for a while, what's the rockabilly and that psychobilly scene for you? What does it mean to you? In a it's kind of abstract question, but
Well, I mean, for me, rockabilly is high energy music that was kind of the kicking dog of all musics. It really had kind of a, it was going from really about 1950 to about 1960. And, rock and roll got really popular, and the corporate guys brought in their Fabians and Frankie Avalons and what have you. And so by then, the Beatles did Carl Perkins songs, but then the Beatles got all psychedelic. So, it was kind of short lived, but it's really high energy music. And so I've always hoped that it would be something akin to how the blues is treated, or as jazz, because it's an American art form, American music form that I would hope something like the blues, it would get credit and be something that would be revered, and in some ways it acts like the blues because it comes in cycles. Like the blues will get really popular and then kind of go out of fashion and then come back and get popular again and then go back and forth, and so it kind of behaves like that. But that's kind of that's beyond what we do. We do our deal no matter what,
Sure.
And so frankly, a lot of the stuff we do, we don't try to be a perfect museum piece rockabilly band. So if something's fun to do, it's like, hey, let's charge off and do something that's metal or punk rock or country or whatever.
Okay.
We've actually taken Jilla Biafra on the road with us before, and worked up some Dead Kennedy songs, in our style of rockabilly.
I think we've got some more shows with Jello Biafra coming up. But.
All right. Gonna keep my eye out for that. So we'll wrap up here in just a sec. So, what do you want as a legacy, as you guys as a band? Do you want to?
And that's kind of hard to
It's a hard question, but.
I just want to be remembered as a good musician.
Mhm.
So I'm never going to be rich. That's
Okay.
why people said, you know, we were good and those guys were good.
Yeah.
That's from
Well,
for
you're good.
myself.
You, you knocked that out.
As long as you don't run this video in slow motion, because that means that we're already dead.
Yeah, remember when he said,
Yeah.
That's
the
kinda-
schmaltzy music.
Yeah.
That's a
When
scary
you're in
question
slow
to ask at
motion,
the end of an interview.
That's it.
How do you want to be remembered?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is true. This is true.
Well, they left, and that's the last time.
In the
And they
video
took
of you,
off.
your last interview.
Well, the thing is, we're old farts. Or I'm the oldest of the old farts. You know, it's people like what's it like to be like? And to me, I feel like I did when I was 22 years old. and still going out there. Maybe not. You know, I might not jump off the bar and land on my back and all that crazy stuff
Yeah,
that I
sure.
might have used to do. Climb up scaffolding while I'm playing my guitar. You know, so I may not do all that, but you know, inside and musically, I still want to get better and
Yeah.
practice and all that. So, you know.
Deal. So, new album, Rev, not the Rev, Victory Records, coming out in January, and ReverendHortonHeat.com.
Yeah.
And you're all on Facebook and all that stuff.
Yeah, Reverend
You know
Horton
where
Heat
you are.
Facebook page. Yep, we're
And
there
I-
too. So,
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
thank you, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Here's a song off our second album.